Words appear. Whose blind life is it anyway? Present, in association with Sterling Creation, Dining with Donna. Sponsored by VIP Tech.
Hello everybody, I'm Donna J. Jodhan, your host for the Dining with Donna show, and welcome to week 4 of the month of February, or for the month of February, of my Dining with Donna show. Again, I'd like to start by apologizing for last month's really crummy recordings, and I want to thank Victor for putting up with me with these recordings, and I'm hoping that this month's recordings are going to be a lot better. Thank you everyone for tuning in and for sending me your thoughts, your suggestions, and your feedback, and keep on doing that because I like to hear from you. I like to know what's on your mind. I like to know what you like so that I can provide recipes that are pleasing to you. Send your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback to me at askdonnaonblindlife@gmail.com. Again, askdonnaonblindlife@gmail.com. Thank you, Victor, for giving me this opportunity to be with you for one more week. I started my shows in September of 2022, and we're going strong, and people are enjoying my show. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, I keep saying every week at the beginning of each show, I am no chef. I am no chef, not at all. I am no chef, I am no culinary artist. What I am, it's just good old me who likes to have fun in my kitchen with either on my own or my friends or with my family. And I do this normally on weekends, on a Saturday evening or maybe Sunday morning. Sometimes during the week, maybe on a Friday night, we have, cooking in the kitchen with friends and family or on my own. And it's a great way to relax, to recharge. And as I keep saying, the minute you change a recipe in any way, shape, or form, it is your recipe. So now you have a brand new recipe. Or you can follow the recipe that is given to you or that you find on the internet. Nothing wrong with that. So you have two ways to deal with a recipe, right? Either create a new one, change it, or keep it. All right? How I go about choosing my recipes, it's not easy at times. I just go about doing it because I like to think, if I like it, somebody else is going to like it. So why not share this recipe with you? Okay. What I choose, every month I try to have a different category. So for this month, it's desserts and fruit. So that's how I go about doing it and what I choose. And why I choose it? Because I'm hoping that, for each week you would enjoy what I bring to you. Okay, are we ready for this week's recipe? Before I introduce it to you, again, I want to say that I like to lay out all of my implements before I even start my recipe. And, sometimes it helps, or many times it helps, because organizing your implements on your countertop helps you to save time and make things easier. And it also helps if you can go to the grocery beforehand. Well, first you choose your recipe, then you go to the grocery or your pantry and choose your ingredients. Lay out your ingredients. Lay out your implements and then lay out your ingredients. It really, really saves time, and it makes doing this a lot more fun. Okay? All right, enough of my lecturing for this week. Let's start. Glazed orange poppy seed cake. Glazed orange poppy seed cake. Okay? Here are the implements that you're going to need. Measuring cups, which is almost always a must in any kitchen. Measuring spoons, mixing bowls, mixing spoons, a whisk, a skewer or a toothpick, a wire rack for cooling, a tray for the rack, wax paper, a cake cutting knife, a small kitchen knife or a spatula, and my favorite, paper towels. Again, you would be amazed to know how much you depend on your good old paper towel to help you out in the kitchen. Okay? Indeed, indeed, indeed. So, are we ready for the ingredients? Let's get going. You need a batter, and the batter will include, okay, 1.5 cups of baking biscuit mix. That's your batter, okay? 3/4 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of poppy seeds, 1/2 cup of sour cream, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of milk, and it doesn't matter what type of milk it is, okay? All right. 2 teaspoons of orange peel, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and for your glaze you're going to need 1/4 cup of orange juice, 2 cups of sifted powdered sugar, 2 teaspoons of poppy seeds. Coat inside of your crock pot. It's a 4-quart crock pot, 4-quart crock pot, okay, with non-stick cooking spray. So coat the inside of your 4-quart crock pot with non-stick cooking spray. Cut a waxed paper circle to fit the bottom of the crock pot, okay? Cut a waxed paper circle to fit the bottom of the crock pot, okay? Spray lightly with your non-stick cooking spray. And now, to prepare your batter, whisk your baking mix, your sugar, and your 2 tablespoons of poppy seeds. So that's how you prepare your batter mix, okay? In a medium bowl, okay? So let me state this one more time. To prepare your batter, you whisk your baking mix, your sugar, and your 2 tablespoons of poppy seeds in a medium bowl, and you set this aside. Blend your sour cream, egg, and orange peel and vanilla in a separate medium bowl. Whisk your batter mix. Batter mix. What's wrong with me today, eh? Whisk your batter mix. Whisk your batter mix. Whisk your batter mix into the bowl with your sour cream mix, okay? Until it is thoroughly blended. So now you're blending one bowl into the other bowl. You're blending your batter mix bowl, or the bowl containing your batter mix, into the bowl with your sour cream mix. Make sure it's thoroughly blended, okay? Spoon your batter mix, or your entire mix, now it's all blended, into your crock pot, okay? Smooth the top. Place a paper towel under the lid and cover. Then you cook on high for 1 to 1.5 hours, or until it is no longer shiny, or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. Okay? All right. You can also use your skewer to do this, okay? Invert the cake onto a wire rack. Peel off the wax paper. So it means that the wax paper portion is at the top. When you say invert onto the wire rack, it means that you place this on top of your wire rack upside down. Peel off the wax paper and cool completely. And to prepare your prepare your glaze, whisk your orange juice and your powdered sugar all together in a small bowl, okay? Cut your cake into 8 wedges. Place the wedges on the cooling rack with a tray underneath to catch any drips. And with a small spatula or knife, spread the glaze over the top. And cut the sides of each wedge and sprinkle 2 teaspoons of poppy seeds over the wedges and allow the glaze to set. This makes 8 servings. Again, folks, if you require or you'd like to have a copy of this recipe, do not hesitate to send to me. In the subject line, put the name of the recipe, okay? Glazed orange poppy seed cake, that's the name of this recipe. Put that in the subject line and I will be happy to send you a copy of this recipe. All right, I don't have any bonus recipes for you this week, but I have some tips. And guilty as said, I forgot to give you a second tip from last week. It's all about temperature control, and it's using ice bowls to keep your food cool. I'm going to give it to you right now. In an icy bowl, you fill your bowl with crushed ice. Fill your bowl with crushed ice, and then you put in your potato salad. You fill it, the bowl, up to almost the rim of the bowl. Don't fill it to the rim, almost to the rim. And add some sea salt, okay? And this will make it colder. The other thing you can do, use an ice bowl, put the serving bowl that you would be using, weight it down into this bowl, okay? Fill the bowl with water, not in the serving bowl, but fill the other bowl with water. So again, what you do is you have your icy bowl, then you have your serving bowl fill the icy bowl with water, and then you put your serving bowl in, okay? And then what you do, and then freeze it. Use the center bowl for, serving salads or dips. May sound a little bit cumbersome or a bit complicated for you. I'm sorry if I didn't explain it properly, but you have your ice bowl and you fill that with water. Then you have your serving bowl. You put it into your ice bowl that is filled with water. You freeze it. Do not put water into your serving bowl, okay? All right. So I have some tips for you as well for cleaning up disasters in your kitchen, okay? For your blender, fill your blender, okay, part way with water, okay? Fill part way with hot water and a few drops of detergent. Turn on your blender for a few seconds, rinse it, and then dry it, okay? So again, fill your blender part way with hot water, add a few drops of not laundry detergent but dish detergent, turn on your blender for a few little seconds, and then you rinse and then dry it, okay? How about cutting boards? How do you clean a cutting board? If you want to rid your cutting board of garlic, the smell of garlic or onion, or the smell of fish, what you do, you take the cut side of a line. So you cut your line, take the cut side of the line, okay? Cut the line first into two and cut the line into two halves, and then rub the surface of the board with the cut side or the cut edge of the line, okay? Rub vigorously now. Then you make a paste of baking soda and water, all right? And apply this generously and then rinse, okay? So first, again, what you do is that you cut a line into two halves or into two, pieces. Take the cut edges or the cut sides of the line and rub it generously or vigorously over the surface of the board. Then you make your paste, okay? Baking soda and water, and spread this generously over your cutting board. Finally, rinse your cutting board, and voila, you will see how you can get rid of these smells. I've tried it all. I try it all the time and it works. All right then, this is it for me for the 4th week of February. I want to thank you again for tuning in. I want to thank Victor for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Victor. And we'll see you next week. Have a great rest of the day, a great rest of the week, and you stay safe and stay well. I'm Donna Jodhan, wishing you a great day. Bye for now.
You can catch Dining with Donna Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific on Whose Blind Life Is It Anyway?